Okay. We're officially live. Bloody hell. Hopefully this sounds okay again. I had to do a lot of messing around with audio and a lot of messing around with video. And it was a whole headache, I'll be honest with you. It was a lot of hard work. I didn't enjoy it. And I hated it. I really did. I had to basically recable my entire setup because of the fact that this beta is stupidly exclusive to PlayStation. So that was fun. That was a whole boatload of fun. The wall is still empty. I mean, I would have got the sign up if I didn't have to literally, and I mean literally, rip out and recable my entire setup. But things are working. Things are working as intended. We actually have, today, 1440p, 120 hertz, which I didn't think we were going to get, but apparently there have been a lot of stupid fixes for it, and we've managed to get it working. So, buttery smooth 120 hertz gameplay is coming, which hopefully means that I will suck less. Because yesterday I was like below average, I would say. Today, we should be pretty disgustingly good, I think should be the outcome. But we'll have to wait and see. A buttery biscuit base, if you will, yes. A buttery biscuit base, if you will, indeed. Right, folks, good morning to all of you. We are live with the Modern Warfare 2 beta. Drop a like on the stream, you filthy degenerates. Look, guys, I'm going to show you something that brings me joy. Look how quick that is now. Look at how responsive that is now. Because it's running at 120 hertz. Oh my god. It only took me a whole day to get it to work properly. Right. Let's do some domination. Christian with a $10. Thank you very much. Shout out for the best controller settings video you uploaded. Amazing, you are hands down the best controller content creator with your in-depth videos. Thank you so much, Christian. I did work quite hard on it. I did work quite hard on that one. I did a lot of testing last night just to see what was 100% right. Also, if you've ever wanted to know how small a PS5 is in comparison to my hands. Alright. This time, in buttery 120 hertz. Bloody hell. Nice one, John. I'm glad you enjoyed the settings. Finally. We have 120 hertz. You guys aren't going to believe the fix for 120 hertz. So, I mean, it's the dumbest thing you'll ever hear. To get 120 hertz to work, folks, you have to download Fortnite. And I'm not kidding. You actually have to download Fortnite.
Securing Alpha.
Stun grenade out!
Enemy securing Bravo.
To get 120 hertz to work, you have to download Fortnite,
Alpha
force Fortnite into 120 hertz mode in the graphics settings that the game has,
Enemy is taking Bravo.
and then you have to switch to COD. And I'm not even kidding. That is how I managed to get this to work.
The enemy took Bravo.
I wish I was joking. And if you don't believe me about that's how it works, that's how it works. That's why I have Fortnite installed. So basically, for whatever reason, Call of Duty should automatically force your game into 120 hertz mode, but for some reason on certain monitors, it's just not doing it. On TVs, it seems to be fine. So the solution is to download Fortnite.
Securing objective Bravo. Hostile UAV in the area.
Cheeky hostile UAV.
We are taking
Like that.
Charlie.
I can join your squad on Fortnite. I mean, look, I appreciate the offer, but I'd rather never touch Fortnite ever. I am liking this though. I'm feeling it now that this is running at 120 hertz.
Our UAV is orbiting the area.
This feels amazing. Like it's definitely getting 120 FPS as well. There is like no drops in this. Like this is easily buttery 120, no FPS drops. It's just dialed in right. Like the performance on this is great, which hopefully means that they'll be able to get 120 FOV, 120 FPS working for Warzone 2. There's Geezer somewhere in front of me here. Geezer's in front of me here, I should say.
Enemy is securing Alpha.
I thought they'd go for C, really. Right, let's get UAV up.
Enemy took Alpha. Copy that. UAV.
Oh, I bottled that.
We are taking Bravo.
Hey, feel free to drop a like on the stream, guys. There's 236 of you here. We can easily pass 100 likes. Get the day started, shall we?
On your six.
This feels so much. I honestly cannot believe. I cannot begin to tell you how much better this feels like. Like this feels. This feels like going from playing on a brick TV to playing on a 4K pure setup. It's honestly so good. It really is night and day.
We control Alpha. We are losing Charlie.
I nearly got him there. I want to go back to my F-Tac. I like the F-Tac. It's a really stupid weapon, but I like it.
Secure Bravo.
Changing mag.
It brings me DMR joy.
Taking Bravo. Enemy UAV overhead.
Loading.
Oh. I love that you can reload an ADS.
Standing by.
Reload an ADS brings me joy.
Bravo secure. Enemy UAV active. Enemy is taking Alpha.
I really like the F-Tac recon. I think it just works. It just suits me. Although you can't... This map probably doesn't suit it. I might try the Icarus, because I haven't given it a go yet. Well, that's quite a... That's a nice animation for, the sprint there. That feels like an LMG. I like that.
Requesting recon flyover.
Copy. UAV orbiting the AO. Recon is online.
Throwing thermite. Throwing flash grenade.
Hostile SIA near your position.
Oh, shit. The LMG is definitely, definitely slow to... Like, you can see the ADS speed takes quite a bit of time.
We are taking RTB at this time.
Like that. Like that.
Hostile cruise missile incoming.
Icarus leveled up. Not bad.
Securing objective Charlie.
Switching mag.
See what the reload's like on it. Hey, that's not bad. Not too bad for an LMG. Hey, drop a like on the stream, guys. Come on. Come on, you lazy bastards. 300 of you here. Should be, yeah, this is definitely an M4 map. You don't want to be using anything else. Anything other than an M4 will get you killed.
Enemy is taking Charlie. Enemy is gaining ground. Push it back.
DDoS that geezer.
Reloading.
Boats online. We have lost Bravo. Objective Alpha secure. Enemy is securing Charlie.
I am playing this like I would play Ready or Not,
Enemy is taking Charlie.
which sounds really silly. Oh, nice. That guy just ruined me.
Objective Bravo secure.
I'm playing this like I would play Ready or Not, almost.
Enemy is taking Alpha. Objective Alpha is compromised. Take it back.
Like, I'm kind of like corner clearing, basically. First thoughts? Honestly, I actually really like it. I think, obviously, multiplayer isn't going to be a major focus for me.
Securing Charlie.
Multiplayer exists so that I can level up weapons to play Warzone 2.
Objective Charlie secure.
But I like it. I like the feel that they're going for. Oh, let's try this. This guy's got a 5.56, lad.
Hostile
The
UAV in
MP5.
the area.
Oh, that feels disgusting.
Switching mags.
I think the gunplay feels really promising. I think just the way weapons handle feels really promising as well.
Stun grenade.
I just think they're doing a lot right. Like, the sound feels really good. The footsteps feel really good. The audio feels really good. I just think they're upgrading everything they've done before. You know what I mean? I am going to go back to headphone boost. I feel like I was hearing more footsteps with that on. And the fact that I can play a 1440p 120 FPS on console is nice. Never something you've been able to do before. Like this, like, don't get me wrong, I can definitely notice that it isn't closer to 200 frames. It's 100 and it's definitely 120. They're definitely not dropping any frames. But it's really good. Like, I would, if I had to play on my PS5 permanently, I would be happy with how this looks and feels at 120 hertz. Lack of slide cancelling? Well, apparently there is a way to slide cancel. Whether or not people bother. If I recall correctly, hold up. If I recall correctly, you have to, like, sprint, slide. I don't really know. Like, it was something like spamming switch weapon.
The enemy controls 2 objectives. Push the
I think they'll, even if there is a way to slide cancel, I think they'll patch it out. I don't think they'll let it stick around, if that makes sense. I think there was a very deliberate intent to make sure that slide cancelling wasn't in this game.
Switching back.
Like, visually at 1440p, this looks really good. And also just the general fluidity of the game. It's 100%. It's 100% getting 120 FPS through and through.
We have secured 2 objectives.
Good morning, guys. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's definitely getting 120 FPS. Like, it's not even somewhat 120. It's, like, definitely 120. Like, performance-wise, it's holding up really, really well.
Enemy is securing Bravo. The enemy took Bravo.
Throwing Semtex.
It sounds really silly, but I feel like you actually, a bit like in Modern Warfare 19, I feel like you actually stand to lose more by tac sprinting. I think you definitely lose the ADS.
Securing objective Bravo.
Why not use the Cinder blueprints? I mean, I don't know if I have access to those. I haven't pre-ordered.
The enemy has
Throwing a
captured
stun
2
grenade.
objectives.
The only reason I'm playing this is because somebody at Activision gave me a code. Yeah, we'll be trying the 5.56.
Out.
Wish there was a stim. I would like to see the TTK changed. I think the TTK... Is that the stun grenade? Okay, I've never been hit by one of those before. I would like to see the TTK changed. I think it's too fast. I think if they slightly... It needs to be increased to like 150 health, maybe 200. Because at the moment you die in like 2 shots, which isn't enough.
Enemy is taking Charlie.
I really love the weapon
Enemy
motion.
took Charlie. We have lost all objectives. Failure is not secure Bravo.
Like just the general weapon motion as you turn a corner. I love it. I think it looks really good.
We control Bravo. Objective Charlie.
They're on
secure.
A. So the one thing I will say about these maps is I definitely feel like I can control the flow of the map a little bit more.
We are losing Bravo. Mission is complete. Good work.
Any changes to aim assist? I think aim assist is scaling over range. I'm not certain yet, and I'd have to do some testing. But Basically, I think what's happening is that past a certain meter distance, the aim assist slowly drops off. Ooh. Yeah, I do agree with what people are saying about the smoke. There is too much smoke, like you honestly can't. I finally unlocked. How do you unlock this SMG, man? Is it like a certain level? You have to reach a certain level, I guess. Do you think the guns need less recoil compared? No, I'd keep the recoil exactly the same. I wouldn't change it at all. In fact, in some places, I would either make it more. Like, I know you guys will disagree with me, but the recoil in COD has never been powerful enough. This is the first time assault rifles in a Call of Duty game actually feel like they have bounce to them, like they have, you know, some kind of real kick to them. Like, don't get me wrong, at close range, ARs are still going to be pretty solid. Even at medium range, they'll be okay. But at long range, which is what makes them such a problem in Warzone, they won't be as good. And that's the important thing. I'm going to take this nice and slow. I'm not really going to rush around for these. I've never played this map, by the way. I will say this, though. The maps, honestly, I think they're really solid. Like, these feel somewhere between a hybrid of Modern Warfare 19 and more conventional... Jesus Christ, dude. And more conventional 3-lane maps. I think the recoil is really good for the game. Oh, no. Somebody hit him with the bloody thing.
Enemy is securing Alpha. We are taking Charlie.
Like, just, like, that looks really good, doesn't it? Like, the contrast.
We control Charlie.
Dare I say there's a little bit of ray tracing going on, maybe? I don't know. Hard to say. Just smashed a Greg's sausage bacon baguette, you lucky bastard. I envy you. Yeah, I'm actually back in the UK for, I'm back in the UK for the second beta. Like the second weekend. Whenever that is. Like the last beta, so to speak. Just because it's really basically the last opportunity I'm going to have to go see family before December. Like, because once that happens, like, once October kicks in and Modern Warfare 2 drops, I am literally ruined. Like, I will not be leaving my office. I will be in here every single day, streaming every single day, making videos every single day. And any time off would be, well, a mistake.
We are losing Charlie. Enemy is taking Bravo. We have lost Bravo.
Have a look, shall we?
Enemy is taking Charlie.
I'm still getting used to this map because I've never. This is literally the first time I played it. They've released it. They released it last night, didn't they? I will say though, this game is night and day at 120 hertz. Like, even I'm having to get used to some of the recoil. Oh, look at that! I love that. Look, they got the food's on fire. Oh god, it's a nice little detailing, isn't it? I feel no need to sprint. How do I like the UI? I think it's quite clean. There's definitely some stuff. The one thing I don't like about the UI is when you go into this, like, loadout screen, like, I understand why this exists. it's the social tab for Warzone 2. Like, having to press edit and then edit again, it's quite encumbersome, I think.
We have lost Alpha.
I'm with you.
Yeah, I don't really feel the need to massively tac sprint much.
Hostile UAV
Just
in the
because I
area.
feel like you want the ADS speed. You don't want sprint to fire, because it just delays... Well, it just delays your movement, doesn't it? So... Okay, in a situation like that, probably could have sprinted. I mean, yeah, the beta is here until, what, like end of September, and then it's 20 days until the campaign.
The enemy has 2 objectives.
You know?
Move to secure. Securing
We're really not far away
Bravo.
from anything. Hey, feel free to drop a like on the stream, guys. Get it poppin'.
Secure Bravo. We control Bravo.
We should be doing this all morning.
We are losing Charlie. Objective Charlie is compromised. Take it back.
I'll back you up.
Securing objective Alpha.
Semtex
Can I
out.
blow up a car? Oh, nice.
Alpha secure.
You can blow up a car.
Changing mag.
Friendly SAE on the way.
Oh man, I was hoping that sofa would be pennable. Dare I say it, isn't the beta live for only the weekend? Not really. I mean, it's basically live. It's live on Monday, and then I think it goes live again on like the Wednesday or something, so it's... There's only like 1 or 2 days where it isn't actually running.
Bravo. Friendly mortar strike inbound. You're halfway to mission complete. Keep taking Bravo. Objective
Drill
Bravo
charges
is
on this map are
compromised.
awesome.
Take
I haven't
it
tried
back.
the drill charges yet. I'm definitely gonna have to give those a go.
Friendly UAV online.
Yeah, there will be an unlock advantage DVD mic. But to be honest with you, we kind of knew Warzone 1 was coming, so people were leveling up guns the same. Do you think Westy killing Joe will significantly upset his ability to talk about aim assist? That's a good one.
The enemy holds 2 objectives. Get them secure.
I don't really like the M4. Like, it's fine. It just...
Close
Without...
down
I feel like I'd need to customize it more to get a bit more out of it. At the moment, it's kind of generic, I would say. It's a very generic M4 that I built. I really wish I had a stim.
Grenade. Throwing Semtex.
Really wish I had stims. Yeah, very good. A selection of fine pastries. And it's gone.
We are taking Bravo.
I mean, that's high fidelity.
Objective Bravo secure. Friendly UAV on station.
I love the noise it
Enemy
makes.
is
That's pretty
taking
cool.
Alpha.
Try a little cheeky MP.
Objective Alpha is compromised. Take
I feel like
it
this
back.
walkway is a really good spot.
Reloading.
Securing objective Bravo.
I need to get better at tracking on a PS5 controller. My tracking ability right now is cheeks.
Securing Bravo. The enemy holds
How many
2
Modern
objectives.
Warfare 2
Secure those
M4
positions.
videos has Westy made yet? I'm not sure. I mean, I'm certain you'll be able to spec this. Oh, that guy had a Fennec. Hold up. I'll be taking that. I have not tried the Fennec yet, so...
Charlie secure.
Holy Christ. That just deletes people. Confident we're gonna have some people pushing C. I think if they reduce the smoke... the game is fine. I wouldn't reduce the overall recoil, though. EMP'd that decoy amongst other devices and people.
Semtex. Stun grenade.
Oh, Christ.
Enemy controls 2 objectives. Push the offensive.
There is a way to... I'm not going to watch a video midstream. Just tell me how to get them.
Friendly SAE inbound.
If you guys know exactly how to get the
Strike on the way.
MP5 and stuff, that'd be great.
Threat incoming! Switching mags!
I entirely agree about the smoke. The visual recoil, I don't think I'd massively reduce it. You know, this is
Enemy is taking
whatever,
fire.
you know?
We are taking Alpha.
Semtex incoming!
Make a class with overkill. Oh, that's so silly. So it's bugged then, basically.
We control Alpha.
I really, yeah, I mean, it's one thing to note. This map seems to have fairly impressive, like, blood scorching. Like, if somebody dies, like, you know, if somebody lets off an explosive, just generally speaking, it seems to look quite good.
Hostile UAV in
Like,
the
I mean,
area.
you know, look at all of this. You know, they've done a really good job.
Loading!
We have
Like, the
taken
overall
objective.
interior damage, the way things look. It just looks and
We're
sounds
getting
really good.
hit hard. Enemy is securing channel.
Oh, God.
Throwing Semtex!
Oh, stuck him. Nice.
Changing
We've
mag!
lost Charlie.
Semtex! Throwing a stun grenade!
Securing objective Bravo.
Definitely a guy on this backside here. I like the M4, but I'd like to try the MP5, Jeff.
We are losing Alpha.
Microsoft have no control over the company at all, Jimmy. At all. Like, they're not
failed.
involved in any way, shape, or form. Oh, dear. Not bad, eh? Not bad. Now, I can't jump into Discord, SC Guitars. I've got... It's really hard to explain to you lot, but basically, the audio problem I was having yesterday is that, for whatever reason, the line out on my main PC, which sends audio to the stream PC, was just not working, and I don't know why. Line in is working, line out isn't, so I can't jump... Like, at the moment, the only audio I can hear is what's on the PS5. So, make an overkill class is what I'm hearing here. Overkill. So, what's fast hands? Yeah, fast hands. Quick fix feels like a good idea. So I have to, like, redo... I basically have to redo some of the, some of the audio. I'm gonna have to try and, like, manually uninstall and reinstall drivers. If that makes sense. Right, we've made this perk package. And then we want a what was it? Shotgun primary? And then for the secondary, we have to... I presume we just have to play, right? Equip Dead Silence as well. Okay. Where even is Dead Silence? Oh, take off. Oh, what the hell are you not even talking about? Take off overkill, then reapply? Okay. We need to quit. Okay, right. We're gonna make a brand new perk package with overkill. You guys really don't explain things very well. Overkill. I feel like you want battle hardened. Quick fix. Thank you, second monitor, for turning off. Nobody cares about saving the planet, for Christ's sake. Just stay on. Right. Shotgun has to be applied. Okay, so the shotgun is already... you have to make a new... This is so silly. The whole setup for this is entirely stupid. Okay, well, the shotgun is applied, and there is a new perk package. Right? It's still locked. Oh, okay. All right. So you have to... So I'm... Oh, okay. You guys roughly explain that, right? Shotgun primary, handgun secondary, then pick the default perk, which has overkill. But if I make a new perk package, I choose overkill. I go for anything else that I want. I presume... like that. And then select this. There we go. Okay. That makes sense. And that's how we get the submachine gun. But you can't... Can you not, like, customize it at all? Because it's still locked for me, so... Oh, there you go. Gunsmith. Okay. That is a really stupid bug. That's honestly the worst thing I've ever seen. That's easily, like, one of the worst bugs I've seen. Like, surely, like... Don't get me wrong. I understand you need to level up stuff in a beta as well, but surely just have it unlocked by default. You know? It just seems so silly to have it, like... I'm gonna use a drill charge. Sure, I'm gonna try the drill charge. Thank you, chat. The fountain of knowledge. We're slowly but steadily getting there. You can customize it, but only in-game? Okay. Right, well, we'll go with custom loadout 4 and we'll give it a go, eh? It seems like a very backward system, but hey, we'll take it. I do not want to... I'm not going to mess around with it anymore. As far as I'm concerned, that is the setup. Hey, feel free to drop a like on the stream, folks. We have 600 of you here. We can easily pass 300-400 likes. Get it popping. Ah, yes. I'm playing against the Master Beta. Very good. I'll have to level up the machine gun, but we'll do that. Let's give it a go, eh?
Domination.
I mean, it is an MP5, so it is going to bring me joy regardless.
Securing Charlie. We control Charlie.
I might try some other FOV settings for the weapon.
In Bravo. The enemy took Bravo.
It was a thermite and definitely not a drill charge. This game sometimes feels like Ready or Not.
Secure Bravo.
Like, in terms of how your other than the weird, like, bottom of my character's sleeve floating in the wind, this game genuinely feels like Ready or Not sometimes. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's real nice. That feels good.
Controls 2 objectives. Get after him.
That's an MP5, alright. Right, I'm gonna try. One thing I was gonna try was that I was gonna go to the FOV and I was gonna go to wide to try and reduce the overall. If the gun is smaller, which theoretically that's what wide does, then theoretically the smoke and the visual recoil will also be reduced. But we'll see. This definitely doesn't play like... I mean, this doesn't play like pretty much any COD today. Oh wow, you actually have to activate Dead Silence, I see.
Friendly UAV online. Securing Alpha.
Reloading!
Is that what they've based it on, do you think? Because that would make sense, J-Rune, if they've done like a G3 or a Galil style setup that which you can then multiply or change. Because the G3 can be used pretty much as anything.
Reloading!
An LMG, an SMG, a DMR. It does make sense.
We control Bravo.
Reloading!
Enemy securing
I
Charlie.
would say, yeah, you are right. It does look more like a Galil G3 than it does an MP5. But I guess the intention is that there'll be a submachine gun receiver, which will, in effect, make it behave like an MP5. Even though it isn't.
We control Alpha. We've lost Bravo.
Yeah, the HK53 or HK33 or whatever. Yeah, I remember that from
We've taken
I remember that
Bravo.
from Squad. The what faction has that?
Bravo secure.
The MEA in Squad, which I believe is the Middle Eastern Alliance, has the HK53 in Squad.
We're losing Alpha. Quick fix
Or
online.
HK33 even.
The enemy took Alpha.
Which is basically, the MEA in Squad are basically like a modern Iranian army, if that makes sense. Man, you can really feel that.
Securing objective Charlie.
I will say this, the sound of the guns, the reloads, the all of it, it just feels great.
Our UAV is orbiting the area.
It all sounds and
We
feels
hold all
really
objectives.
good.
Keep them secure. Objective Bravo is compromised.
We're gonna have to level
Get
up
it
this
back.
gun, eh?
We're losing Charlie. Objective Charlie is compromised. Get it back.
Ah, I thought I debated him, but he debated me. The only weapon that I really want to be in this game is an MPX.
Covering your six!
The enemy has captured.
That is
new
the only
objectives.
thing I request, is to have an MPX in this game.
We're taking Charlie. Enemy's gaining ground.
Bloody hell.
Push them back. Charlie secure.
I like the feel of this gun, though. I like the mag as well. Like, it's transparent. Actually see the rounds inside the mag. Keep getting it. I tell you, I can tell you 100% SBMM is in full effect.
Securing objective Bravo. Enemy
I do
taking
think the
Charlie.
TTK is too short. I would
Objective
fuck. Oh, that guy has the, yeah, he's got the sub variant. He's got the 9mm,
Secure the perimeter.
the 9mm version of this gun.
Objective Alpha is compromised. Get it. Hostile SAE incoming.
I think they need to bump up the overall TTK by at least 50, maybe a little bit more.
Friendly UAV on station. Hostile UAV in the area.
It's exactly when that guy was going to bust the corner there.
Reloading.
Enemy securing Charlie.
Oh god, the smoke is way too much. It's so hard to see
The enemy
anything.
took Charlie. We're taking Alpha.
It's so hard to see what you're shooting at. Like,
Objective Alpha secure. Friendly counter UAV is online.
Reloading.
quick fix is definitely the one. Quick fix is definitely the one, 100%.
Enemy securing Bravo.
No, I don't have back buttons on this controller. It's just a standard PS5. I don't own a scuff or anything like that.
Friendly
I don't
UAV
think they're
online.
worth.
We've secured.
They're not worth the plastic they're made out of.
Changing mags.
Yeah, quick fix is definitely the one. That instant re-health is definitely making a difference.
Changing
It's a shame that none of that breaks. I don't even think it's so much of the recoil being...
Taking Alpha.
I mean, don't get me wrong, the recoil is stronger than most COD games. But I actually think it's more to do with the fact that the smoke obscures your target so much, like the end of the barrel smoke.
We've taken the lead. Enemy UAV active. Friendly care package inbound.
Like, it really obscures the, like, what you're firing at is really hard to see. Like, when you go full auto, let's say, for example, I don't know, I'm trying to hit that guy, okay. Close range is not too bad, but, like, just look at the amount of smoke it, like,
Changing mags.
dusts up into the sky. It's so jarring. It's just, it's
Friendly
hyper
cluster
excessive.
deployed.
They need
Our
to reduce
UAV
the,
is orbiting the area.
they need to reduce the amount of smoke. It's excessive. I don't mind them having a little bit, but just too much of it. The general muzzle smoke that they've got is just way too high. Like, yes, it does make the guns look and feel a little bit more real, but, you know, at what cost? Just physically not being able to see your target.
New mag.
I won't be joining any of the lads today, folks, just because of the audio issue I've been having. Like, my headphones are not connected to my PC at the moment. They're connected to the PS5. And the reason for that is just because of this annoying driver glitch I've had where my line out just doesn't work. Don't ask me why. I wish I knew. They've definitely reduced aim assist. You can feel it over range.
I'm reloading.
Close range, the aim assist is about the same. Long range, once people start getting sort of 20, 30 meters away from you, they've definitely dropped it off a little bit, I think. Which is good. I mean, aim assist has always been too OB. Like, you can definitely feel a general reduction.
Changing mags.
Cover this guy's angle whilst he captures C.
Enemy movement. Securing objective Charlie. All objectives secure. Hold what you got. We're losing
Reloading.
Alpha.
Leveling up
Got him
this
on the
slowly.
run. Keep it up. We're losing Bravo. We've lost Alpha.
I'll just take maybe just a slight increase in TTK. Just a very so slight increase. Like 50, maybe 200. Like 150, 200, I think. Because at the moment, it's just... At the moment, it's just, it's too... You die instantly, basically.
We control Charlie. Secure Bravo.
I mean, I would love to use the, I would love to use my regular controller, but unfortunately, PlayStation 5 is incompatible with third-party controllers. They are not allowed. How dare you try and use a third-party controller?
Mission
Disgusting.
complete. Solid work.
Not too bad. 15, 13. I can tell you 100% that there is SPMM already. Definitely. Like, it's a guarantee that it's already in. Oh, we got a chopper gunner. Nice. I like the PS5 controller generally in terms of its analog sticks and its accuracy. I think it is a good controller. The problem with PlayStation is that they've refused to allow anybody, and I mean anyone, to make third-party controllers. Because they want you to buy their Pro controller. They don't want you to buy anybody else's Pro controller. It has to be theirs. Recoil smoothness, recoil control. I mean, what the hell does smoothness even refer to? It's just like a hyper scummy tactic from PlayStation. The full Apple, basically. They're basically refusing to allow any of you to buy any other controller except their own. I think that might be quite good, actually, the Z grip there. Well, you can unlock the RAF H. Very good. Oh, that's a bit more like it. I feel like I want to try something, a different mode almost. It's a shame that they didn't put Ground War in. I think that was a mistake. No respawns, round-based. I don't really want to play anything round-based at the moment. Smooth. Like, the Pro controller is great, but it's basically PlayStation going, hey, we know that Thrustmaster and Astro do modular controllers. But we're not going to allow you to use those because we're not going to license third-party controllers. So you're going to have to use our controller, and we're going to make our own Pro version, which is a rip-off of the Thrustmaster and Astro controllers, and then charge you probably £200 for it. Which is the PlayStation way of doing things now. I'll be honest with you, if I was buying a next gen console, now obviously it doesn't really matter to me because I have a PC. But if I had to buy a next gen console, I'd get a Series X. I wouldn't buy a PS5, honestly. In spite of all of the incredible exclusives PlayStation has, A, they're just super slow to get features out. It took them this long to do 1440p. And B, they don't really give a shit anymore. Like, they want you to, they're gonna cram as much of this down their throat as possible. You're gonna have to buy their controller, and then if you don't buy their controller, you can't use a different one, and then, you know, they got rid of the optical cable port on the back of the PS5. So you couldn't use that anymore, and it's just, they're going the Apple way, I'm afraid. PlayStation primarily used to do a lot of stuff that made sense for video games and for gamers generally. I just don't think they do anymore. You know, with Xbox, you could use any controller. They let anybody make third-party controllers. They have Game Pass. It's just entirely... Like, I just don't think PlayStation's doing the right thing anymore. They seem to be missing the mark on what made people buy their consoles in the first place. Was that they were the most logical place for a video gamer.
We are losing Bravo. Securing Charlie.
Throwing a stun grenade! Switching mags!
The enemy has captured 2 objectives. Move to secure.
Throwing a stun grenade!
I'm gonna hold this for now. Yeah, I heard about the EVGA news.
Enemy UAV overhead.
It's interesting. The EVGA news is quite interesting. I mean, it's been fairly universally known for quite some time that Nvidia just doesn't tell their board partners what's happening.
Enemy is securing Bravo.
And that's always been the case, so I don't know why they're acting like it's new, you know? Very interesting. Basically, EVGA said that they're no longer going to be making NVIDIA cards. They basically said that, like, NVIDIA didn't value them as a board partner or weren't respectful or whatever. But I think they've kind of misinterpreted it, to be honest with you, because the reality is that NVIDIA doesn't care about any of their board partners. None of them get special treatment. You know, like... Obviously, I think they could do better at communicating stuff early, but... You know, whatever. Like, I think EVGA just made a big deal out of it, personally, but... It sounds like they've taken it personally. Like, it's very odd. It's like a family-run company, though, isn't it, EVGA?
Objective Alpha secure.
I don't really think NVIDIA play with prices, I wouldn't say that. I think their prices are very much reflective of the supply and demand issue they've had. And it sounds as though the 4000 series and 3000 series are going to be available at the same time. Like, they're not discontinuing manufacturing the 3000 series. So I think the intention is to quite literally drag the price as low as possible.
Two objectives secure.
Gosh, so these guys really capping A again. There's some loser on the enemy team whose only intent is literally just to capture.
Securing objective Charlie.
Like, he keeps trying to flip the spawns. It's really jarring.
Objective Charlie secure.
Thoughts on the beta? I'm really liking the audio. Just when I pick up a weapon, instant pain. Are we still playing on 60 hertz? No. No, we're playing on 120 hertz now. Finally managed to force it into 120.
We control two objectives.
I'm so used to using my other controller now that this feels really odd. Oh god, you just saw the UAV go through the top. That was really cool. God, that guy's got a disgusting head glitch.
Stun grenade out! Thermite out!
There's eye online.
I mean, I heard that guy sprint. It just is pain.
Have the field. Fight back.
I don't know if I like this map. I feel like it's almost too condensed. I'd love to see if he was pre-aiming. No? Yeah, he is. Okay. I think that's the reality of the game. Because the TTK is so ultra quick, it feels as though whoever is ADSing first wins. This guy is constantly flipping the spawns. He is such a loser. It's so jarring.
Take it back. Alpha secure. Friendly SAE launched.
But the TTK is super low, yeah.
Our UAV is orbiting.
The TTK is just too low, I think. That's the problem.
We are losing Alpha.
Throw your stun
Enemy
grenade!
is taking Bravo.
Thermite! Come on!
These guys who are constantly trying to cap, like, relax. It's domination. No one's taking it this seriously except you.
Bravo. Friendly stealth bomber on the way.
I mean, I'll probably end up going for... unless there's, like, a substantial performance bump, I probably wouldn't leave my 3080.
Secure Bravo. UAV on station.
That's stealth bomber.
The enemy holds 2 objectives. Get them. We are taking Bravo.
Yeah, this map has really bad spawns. I mean,
Has captured all objectives.
why has he... The spawns are like... You spawn... Yeah, look at that. This map has horrible spawns. Like, you spawn vaguely on one end of B, basically. I'm not a big fan of the spawns on this map, and it's because the map is too small. They've taken a vertical map and laid it out horizontally. It's very odd.
Enemy is securing Bravo.
Like, I just tried to pre-fire the fence because he presumed I was coming around the corner. Dude, how did he...
Bravo. We have lost Bravo. Securing objective Bravo.
I feel like it takes me so long. I feel like it takes me really long to ADS compared to some people, and I don't know why. No, I'm not a big fan of this map. It feels like... It's hard to explain, but it feels like... The map is like... The map is laid out horizontally when it should have been laid out vertically. Because there's more space on either side.
Reloading.
Securing objective
I'm
Alpha.
sorry. Is that Phylaxi
Enemy
already?
controls 2 objectives.
No, you're joking.
Push the offensive.
No, 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 no. I don't believe this. I am already in lobbies with Phylaxi.
Friendly stealth bomber entering the AO.
Which means that SBMM is already in full effect. SBMM. SBMM is already in full effect. Oh, that's insane. I'm just gonna plug in the controller because it's low. Alright, we get it, you're low.
Hostile SAE near your position.
That is utterly ridiculous. I'm already in lobbies with German pros.
We have secured 2 objectives.
Throwing thermite.
Oh dear.
Securing Charlie.
I would say the TTK is too quick on this in memory. It's regardless of past or present games, like there just isn't any room to react with the current TTK, and I think that isn't really a subjective thing. I think that's an objective problem. Like I don't think that's the subjective element of the game. I think you should be able to react to somebody shooting at you. Oh, I guarantee you this won't change. The SBMM is going to stay hyper-strict.
Objective secure. Expect counterattack. Enemy is taking Alpha. Friendly Cali UAV is online. Hostile mortar strike near your position. Objective Alpha is compromised.
I'm sorry, is that guy from
UAV
Yorkshire?
active.
Hostile mortar strike in your position. What the hell was that meant to be? Let's edit this. I mean, we've unlocked a few more attachments, haven't we, really? Okay, nope, not allowed to do that. That's got a 40-round mag. Okay. That's not bad.
Our UAV is orbiting the area.
Couple of grips.
2 objectives secure.
I would like more ADS speed, so I'm going to forego the mag for whatever this stock is.
We're gaining ground. Don't stop.
Dude.
Friendly UAV online.
You'd be forgiven for thinking that the same 5 people that I play with every week play Warzone as well. I run into Phylaxi every week in Warzone. And I'm running into him again.
Good fighting.
Nothing wrong with Yorkshire. I don't know, it was like a weird hybrid accent. Oh dear. Oh dear. Does your rank carry over? No, it doesn't. That was actual Phylaxy, yeah. That was actual Phylaxy. For those of you who don't know, me and Phylaxy have a history, so to speak. I play him pretty much every week in Warzone. Because of how aggressive the skill-based matchmaking is in Warzone, I end up playing the German pros very often. The light's going back up this week, Jen. It was supposed to go up last night, but I ran into a bunch of audio problems with this and the 60 hertz problem. So I didn't have time to put it up. I mean, at this point, I feel like me and Phylaxy have a history. You know, an unspoken history. No, none of the progression is carrying over to the official game.
Domination. Giga 1, control the objectives. We're taking Charlie.
They never have. There has never been a COD in history where beta progression is carried over. Yeah, this definitely feels a lot quicker. With this, like, skeletal stock that we've got.
I've got your back.
One of those guys is on the roof.
I'm reloading.
Securing Alpha.
On your 6.
We secured the lead. Enemy securing
Oh god, what grenade.
Secure Bravo. We hold all objectives. Keep them secure.
I'll be honest with you, I was just spitballing usernames, Aaron, when I came up with the username. I was spitballing usernames with some friends on PlayStation about what I would call myself on YouTube.
Took Alpha. Charlie secure. Hostile
I think the multiplayer has a lot of potential. I mean, obviously I won't be playing... Like, I'll be playing multiplayer until Warzone comes out. Once Warzone comes out, multiplayer is not a concern for me.
I'm reloading.
I think it'd be a lot of fun to do, like, the hostage mode and stuff, though, with, like, Stard and Jack.
Enemy taking Charlie.
Could definitely get some good content out of that.
Enemy movement. Two objectives secure. Objective Charlie is compromised. Take it back.
I'm sorry. Why did he pre-fire?
Enemy UAV overhead.
Oh, the audio. Wow, the audio was really good for him there. That's great. I think the audio generally is better, yeah.
Enemy UAV active. Securing objective Alpha.
Christ. Thought I could jump through that. I was wrong.
Charlie secure.
I think I just need to do more shooting. I need to... I need to shoot more. I need to shoot back more. I'll level up my weapons for Warzone when this releases. And then once I've leveled up my guns, that's it. Like, I will probably never touch the multiplayer again
Two objectives.
once Warzone 2 comes out.
Enemy securing Charlie. We've lost Charlie.
I'm reloading.
UAV standing by. We're taking Charlie.
1-1 requesting
Kronk, thank you for the
recon at this
5.
time.
Much appreciated.
Enemy
Just
support
wait till you get the
counter
sub
UAV.
receiver. Oh, baby.
Enemy controls two objectives.
I would like to try the submachine gun variant of this.
Changing mags.
Losing Bravo. Hostile UAV in
Finally
the
hitting
area.
some damn kill streaks. Jeez.
Reloading.
I took my advice of just shooting more, and it seems to be working.
Took Bravo. Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
Changing
You know how the saying goes, shoot first, ask questions later.
Target area marked. You're cleared hot.
6-2 launching cruise missile. 10-second ETA. Right on target.
I'll do.
The enemy has captured 2 objectives. Move to secure. Enemies taking Alpha. Securing objective Bravo. SAE standing by.
I think I've realized what it is that makes shooting first a bit more
Objective Bravo
preferable.
secure.
Obviously, other than the obvious kill. Yeah, quick fix is so clutch, dude. Taking damage in this game is actually quite rough. Like, visually. From a visual side of things. Once you take damage in this, it's really challenging. Like, it looks overwhelming, if that makes sense.
Target area marked. You're
Let's pop
cleared
that in
hot.
there and just see what happens.
Tiger 4 launching SAE. Inbound high. We control 2 objectives. Losing Bravo. Objective Bravo is compromised.
Like, the general weapon flinch.
Secure Bravo.
Like, once you start taking hits, your vision and your general weapon flinch, it becomes really hard to correct your aim.
Bravo.
Oh my god, there was 3 dudes there.
Enemy securing Bravo.
Good to see you all in chat, guys. Hope you're doing well.
We're losing Alpha. Objective Charlie. We lost Alpha. We control Charlie. Friendly counter UAVs on station. We're halfway to mission complete. Keep it up. Securing objective Alpha.
Oh god, that was a stealth bomber. Sheesh.
Enemies taking Charlie. We're taking Alpha. Alpha secure. The enemy took Charlie. Friendly UAV online.
It sounds stupid, but it's true. Like, the general flinch.
Enemies.
The general flinch once you've taken any kind of weapon damage in this,
Enemy securing Bravo.
I think drastically affects how your gun performs. Like, because your gun's already swaying quite substantially just from the general walking. So once you start taking damage, I think it gets substantially worse. Matt Jock, thank you for the 449. Hope you enjoyed the controller settings. They are good settings, I think.
All objectives. Maintain the perimeter.
I think the controller settings did work quite well.
Flash, what's got you?
Oh, shit.
If Alpha is compromised, take it back. Ready to deploy.
Get that UAV up.
One requesting recon at this time.
Copy. UAV is on station. Recon online.
Some of the other team already quit, unsurprisingly. I find it weird that this is like an open window, even though you can't go in there. Kind of throws you off a little bit. Like you're looking for it, but you shouldn't be.
Alpha. We control 2 objectives.
That's 100% on the roof.
I'm reloading.
Oof.
Curfew. All objectives secure.
Get stuck, son.
Enemies taking Charlie.
I'll have to get, I still use X for jumping, but I'm not going to bother, like... Ultimately, I'm not going to bother getting any kind of paddled PS5 controller, because I'm never going to play this on PS5 again. Once the beta's over, it's straight back to PC. Like, once the PS5 exclusive beta's over, instantly back to PC. Yeah, I think you're right, Priest. Like once you the flinch, the muzzle flash, the smoke, once you take damage, it's really hard to correct your aim. Oh odd, unless you just sneak up behind somebody like that. Also, I love how we lost enemies. And the game just went, nah, we won't fill those back up.
We've got him on the run. Keep it up. We've secured 2 objectives. We're losing Bravo.
Reloading!
Quick fix definitely makes a massive difference. Oh man, they got me mid ghost activation.
Got your back.
Securing. Bravo. Bravo secure.
Just decoyed his teammates. That's quite impressive.
The mission is complete. Well done.
I hope they do bring out Ground War or something. It would be nice. I think Ground War would make a nice difference. I'm going to back out of that one and then do a little bit of weapon modding. FOV is on PS5. I won't touch a PC again. I'll be honest with you. I think FOV will be, but I don't think crossplay disabled is not going to be very popular at all. So you probably... Oh, nice. They've got the 60-round drum, like a classic HK G3 kind of thing. That's nice. Like that. Some interesting barrels so far. There's so many laser sights, jeez. Don't think there's much that I can really do right now. Okay, we've unlocked the sub receiver and the RAF-H receiver, which is a 7.62 variant. So we'll go sub receiver on this one. And then we'll... Oh, nice, got a little pulsar. Okay, so we'll go for the sub receiver on this one. I've got an optic on it, even though I've ruined it. And then I think I'll make another Lodi. And then I'll make another Lodi where I will run... Oh, okay, I've already got the RAF-H just unlocked. Perfect. Okay, so we'll run the RAF-H on that one. Let's try a different... We obviously need a different perk package because we don't need overkill. So we could go... Tracker, maybe? Probably Tracker. Tracker, Battle Hardened, Quick Fix, and Bird's Eye, I think, is the way to go for this. Let's customize... Can we put much on this? I don't know. We haven't unlocked anything for the RAF-H. I found that I wasn't able to back to the original receiver after changing to the sub or the ramp. Interesting, Crunk. I don't know why they've done 2 round-based modes and then not included domination. It's very odd. Hopefully, David. They haven't had any word on the official service for Warzone. Bird's Eye is like a larger map, basically. There's also some UAV pings on it, if I recall correctly. There are a weird segment of people on the internet. I don't know why. They're just like, you know, it's a couple of people. I've seen a lot of it, really, to be honest with you. It's a shame. There's been a lot of people who are just like, you know, this game's so bad. It's so bad. It's not Black Ops 2. Like, what? Very odd. It's very odd. There are some people who've got like a hard-on for games just not being good enough. Like they just want to be sad about everything. It's so strange. Like, if I know a game is dog, I'll tell you a game is dog. I think COD has a lot of potential this year. But there are some guys out there who are just like, oh, this game sucks. Time to, you know, bash myself off to somebody else having fun. So weird. It is impossible to satisfy all tastes, but I think that's kind of what they're trying to do. I mean, you've got ground war, you've got regular, 6v6, like there's a bit of everything for everyone in this, and I think I want to try the RAF because this is a proper like HKG3 kind of thing. I know it's an LMG. Oh my god, yeah, that's exactly how I expect it to be. I will go back to the SMG, but I like that.
Objective Charlie secure.
I call it the Battlefield 2042 effect. Whenever somebody is having fun with something, even if it's a game that you might not like, you must shit on it. Some people are just odd in it. You can't really change it. Oh, that SMG build feels good.
Objective Bravo secure. The lead is ours.
How do they keep it fresh for 2 years? I mean, COD normally adds just COD normally has quite a lot of content in its seasons. But for all of it, like, they'll have loads of content for Warzone, for multiplayer. They've always done a really... I mean, they have been doing a really good job of that for a long time now. Yeah, I think that was funny to see, really. There were a lot of people who, like, they were watching crappy, you know, 1080p Twitch streams of a ultra high compression of a modern shooter, and they were like, man, the graphics stink. And it's like, no, you're just watching a really poor video feed.
Changing mags.
I like the look of this map. It looks good.
Securing
It's definitely a bit more open. It seems to be...
Bravo. Two objectives.
This SMG is clicking for me.
Requesting recon at this time.
Copy that.
Reloading.
UAV online and orbiting the AO.
Oh, there was another. Goddamn. The footsteps are great, honestly. I feel like I can hear a lot of the enemies. But you won't hear me say that often, so... Oh god, there was a guy on the walkway there. I really like the footstep audio. I feel like I can hear a lot of what's going on.
Orbiting the area. Securing objective Charlie. Quick fix.
Already unlocked quick fix, nice.
Get Charlie secure.
Quick fix probably would have saved me in that gunfight situation.
Trojan 6-2, cruise missile away. Impact. No joy.
Very much an indoors kind of map. I will have to edit my kill streaks, to be honest with you.
Friendly mortar strike inbound. Enemies taken out. Friendly UAV online. Objective Alpha is compromised.
Visually, it's a good-looking map, yeah. Layout-wise, it's sort of 3-lane, but it's a little bit more open than a traditional 3-lane. Well, the hipfire tightness spread on this is super tight. Loving that.
Enemy securing Charlie.
It'll take a little bit of getting used to, I think, the overall setup.
We're losing Charlie. Friendly UAV on station. Objective Charlie is compromised. Get it back. Securing Alpha.
I think the game reception was curious. Some people were like, "Oh, it's not massively different." It's like, well, no, it's a sequel. It's not going to be massively different, is it? Like, Because if it's massively different, then it's not a sequel. It's a whole separate game. Like, that was a weird section of the internet that just thought it was going to, for whatever reason or another, thought it'd be very, very different.
Friendly cruise missile deployed.
Crap.
1-1 requesting recon.
The sound of the kill streaks has definitely been greatly improved. Like the audio for cruise missiles, the audio for the airstrike as well.
Enemies taking Charlie.
They all sound drastically better.
Secure the perimeter. Enemies taking Bravo. Enemies taking Charlie.
They sound much less cartoony.
Stay sharp. UAV is being
Like you haven't been able to hear it because nobody's been using it, but the sound of an A-10 in this game actually sounds like an A-10. It's not just some random airstrike. It sounds genuinely like an A-10.
Objective Bravo secure. Our UAV is orbiting the area. Securing Bravo. UAV ready for task.
Oh man, nearly had him. Ran out of ammo. No, your levels won't carry over. They never do. I don't know why. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate the question, but I've never understood why people ask the question. Like they never ever have. Your levels have never carried over from a beta to the official launch. In any beta, really. Not even just COD. Like any beta for any game. Unless it's like an early access game. It never happens.
Securing objective Alpha. Friendly UAV online. Enemy UAV active. Enemy taking Bravo. Alpha secure.
Reloading.
Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
Bloody hell. We're stopping power on that.
Friendly mortar strike on the way.
No, we're running 120 Hz today,
Friendly UAV on station.
which has greatly improved the performance, I think.
We've secured 2 objectives. Enemy UAV overhead.
I'm playing 1440p 120 Hz. I know why dolphin diving is in the game, because it will genuinely be useful in Warzone, but in Modern Warfare multiplayer, it's had effectively no use.
Enemy securing Bravo. We've lost Bravo.
Slightly more decked out MP5, very good. The looting system definitely looks a little bit rough on Warzone 2, but I'm sure, like, again, it was alpha. There were things that weren't even finished, like they couldn't even get their loadout weapons. So it's definitely going to change. You know?
Hostile UAV in the area. Our UAV
I would say the aim assist feels less. I would say I'm genuinely, at close range, the aim assist seems about the same. At long range, I'd say the aim assist has been pretty drastically reduced.
Changing mags. Flash out.
See, like, on this guy's kill cam, like, he obviously hit me quite early. But, like, when I went to ADS, my gun sight was, like, up here. It was really, it wasn't even centered. But the flinch had already done its damage, basically.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Seems to be a fairly universal increase of flinch. Loadouts are in the game. Like, I don't know why people have presumed that they're not in the game. Like, they literally said, yes, you can buy your loadout gun from a buy station. And everybody went, there's no loadouts. What?
Requesting recon
That's a really dirty head glitch.
Securing Alpha. Enemies taking Charlie. Hostile cruise missile launched. We control Alpha. Keep the pressure at.
Oh, classic.
Objective Alpha is compromised. Get it back. UAV active.
reloading.
These guys seem to be penning us in a little bit here.
Reloading. Flash.
Did manage to win it now.
Full
Sentence
saber.
incoming.
Mission accomplished.
The gunplay is definitely more challenging, I would say. Whose viewers just joined? I did not see who raided us. I have no idea who raided us. Ah, Geeky. Lovely. Thank you, Geeky. Appreciate it. Lovely to see you. Hope you're doing well. The FBI. Yeah, all the attachments. Very good. Oh, there's an integrated suppressor barrel there. Right, I would actually like to customize my guns before we go in. Lovely to see you, Geeky. Hope you're doing well. The gun is jumping around a lot. There seemingly isn't, and I can't seem to find it. There was a way in the build that the guys played. Excuse me. Oh, I can actually enable the FPS counter. That's good. There was a way in the build that the guys played at COD Next to reduce the overall screen movement, but that seemingly isn't here. I don't know why. So, a bit weird. Like, I can only presume maybe it's somewhere under the control settings and it's just like really hidden. Like, there is a way to drastically reduce the overall screen shake, but it's just not there. Like, it's not. I can't see it anywhere. You know what I mean? Oh, look, vehicle. We got an ATV, a UTV, a tactical vehicle, a hatchback, SUV, tank, light tank. I mean, that's just not how heavy and light tanks look. At all. I don't know what tank they've decided to model this off. Light helicopter, heavy chopper, a rib boat, and an armored patrol. That armored patrol boat looks very interesting. Because if you're in Warzone 2 and you find an armored boat, you could theoretically sit out in the water and use that as hard cover. Theoretically, that is. Why has everybody got weird masks? Price has a weird mask. Farah has a weird mask. Soap has a weird mask. Ghost has a... They basically just weren't bothered to animate that many faces, I reckon. Right, let's do some different kill streaks, because cruise missile sucks. I mean, I could do the care package to try and get a few more random kill streaks. I mean, I would get rid of the SAE for a VTOL. Let's go with the chopper gunner, why not? Good to see you all in chat, guys. Let's try the prisoner rescue mode, why not? Oh wait, before we do that, let me just modify my MP5. Oh, it's not called an MP5, but it basically is an MP5. There was a barrel here that looked like it had an integrated suppressor, although weirdly that doesn't seem to be there. I would like any kind of suppressor, generally speaking. I'm not big on no suppressor. Got the Ultra Beam. We unlocked the SZ Mini and the Cronin. Okay, I think we're ready. We'll try the prisoner rescue and see how that goes. Of course you should like the stream. You bastard. Farah does look cool, yeah. Farah looks really cool. It was a very loud explosion.
Moving a prisoner. Intercept them.
The enemy is moving a prisoner.
Friendly UAV online.
I feel like this is going to be ultra sweaty, isn't it?
Mission failed. Return to base.
I've played against this guy already today. Good to see you all in chat, guys. Feel free to drop a like. Lovely to have you all here. Feel free to become a channel member by hitting join. What's the tank that the Canadians use? That's a cool looking tank. Daniel, thank you for the $5. Appreciate the gameplay, keeping me busy on my overnight shift in Colorado at 4 a.m. Bloody hell. Much appreciated, dude. Hope you're doing well. Colorado sounds like a nice place. Whenever you see it, it's very green. Or at least over here. Broken is probably on a plane. Yeah, pretty much all the lads will be on a plane back. Westy, Broken, all of them. They'll all be flying home as we speak, basically. I think they left in the evening yesterday. So if they were 8 hours behind, they would have left... Let's say they left at 8 or 9 o'clock. They would have... That would be 4 a.m. UK time. It's a 12-hour flight. So they'd probably get off the plane at around midday to 2 to 4 p.m. Which is good because it means if they sleep on the plane back, they won't get any jet lag. Yeah, the Leopard tank, don't they? They use the German Leopard. I really like the German Leopard tank. It's really good in squad. If you've ever played squad.
Prisoner rescue.
So we have... Oh my Christ. Sorry, people are already grenading over the top. It's been literally a day. Like, come on. This enemy team are hyper aggressive. Christ, 2v4.
Only you remain. The enemy secured a prisoner. Hunt them down. Ready to deploy.
Ooh,
This round is ours. Prepare for the
clutched it.
next one. Hostile
Whoopsie. First round as well.
All Jäger, enemy units approaching. Do
I'll say
not
that.
let them extract the prisoners.
Nice. Round 2.
Secure. On to the next.
It's pretty crazy clutch, wasn't it? Good to see you, Nico. Hope you're doing well. The shotty is nice, yeah. If you want, like, it's nice to whip out close range. You've damaged enemy morale.
Prisoner rescue.
I'm trying to damage enemy morale. I think attacking's harder than defending, though. Can't lie.
All movers on target are clear to engage.
I'm sure I'm about to find out.
Enemy ready to launch.
Should I just SAE them?
Target area marked. You're cleared hot.
Copy. Tiger 4, flight of 3.
1-1
Inbound
requesting
for
recon at this time.
UAV is on
Changing
station.
mags.
Recon online.
There we go.
Solid hit.
He's done it again.
Round is ours. Prepare for the next one.
Maybe this is the mode for me, eh? Oh, look. Skabang. Is that supposed to be white phosphorus? Because I feel like it is.
Hostage rescue.
You know, maybe not the best option for them.
Hostage rescue. Centrale to Jäger 1. Secure all prisoners and get them to the extract point.
Pop Daddy. Pre-aim this corner.
Quick fix.
Quick fix definitely going to help in this mode.
Standing by.
Got a choppy gunner.
You are the last one left. Finish the mission.
Under 2 forces on now. Ready to engage.
Oh, I killed myself.
Prepare for the next one.
I mean, why is my thing not oh no, he killed me with a nade. Why isn't my thing not green?
Switching
Like-
sides. Prisoner rescue.
I feel like my square should have been green there, so it's clear that it's me.
Prisoners.
Although I didn't kill myself, thankfully. This mode feels like a bit of me. Oh, holy shit. Where did he come from? Yeah, I can hear footsteps pretty well. He must have like done a really slow jump up or something. Oh, this guy's ruined. 1v6. I mean, good luck to him.
The enemy has taken a prisoner. The enemy is moving a prisoner. Intercept them. We lost the round. Be ready for the next.
Oh man, these guys have already recovered a round. What caused the 120 hertz to not apply yesterday? Call of Duty.
Reloading.
I had to play Fortnite. I'm not even joking. It's not even a joke. I had to download Fortnite to force it to work.
All
I
Jäger,
wish I was
enemy
kidding.
units approaching. Do not
But I
let them
actually had to
extract the
download
prisoners.
Fortnite.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Now, hostile UAV, that's going to be a problem. They're aggroing straight through the middle, aren't they? Yeah. No way, dude. They're aggro. These guys keep rushing straight through that little gap. need to, I think we need to drill these guys. Hey, if everybody could drop a like on the stream before this new round, that would be absolute. I mean, I'm literally carrying for this entire team, but oh well.
Giga 1, locate the prisoners.
What can you do? We're gonna go right door to right hallway. Cover this little segue here. We're gonna pop a deadie.
Flash out!
Hostiles launched a cruise missile.
Shit.
I'm with you.
Somebody's holding this angle pretty aggressively.
Reloading!
If I leg it,
Prisoner secure. Extraction is standing by. Personnel activated. Prisoner extracted.
nailed it.
To secure the last one.
Oh wait, we're still losing? So what, you only get 50 points? I mean, you may as well just kill the guys then. You only get 50 points for an extraction, and there's literally, that guy was hiding in the grass.
On to the next.
If you only get 50 points for getting an extraction, there's no incentive for that. So
Hostage rescue.
you may as well just... Oh yeah, getting 2 seems strange. I thought it would be 1.
Secure the prisoners. All movers on
I feel like this
enemy
mode
UAV
maybe needs a
overhead.
little bit of refinement.
Have your back.
Oh, no way, man.
Enemy care
He was even
package
getting hit
incoming.
by the bloody thermite. Dude, I need to
Hostiles
edit
launched
this
an
gun.
SAE.
Is there anything that offers flinch resistance in this game? Like, literally anything. Because I will take it. Because flinch in this game is utterly OP.
Enemy counter.
You just, like, that guy had no chance. He took a single piece of damage and he just couldn't aim.
Enemy UAV active.
Why can't I just shoot the prisoner? Like... He's getting finished. Please run.
Mission compromised.
The other new mode is better. Like, flinch resistance is going to be massive in this. Also, my teammates were utterly terrible there. Look at that. All of them on 0.6 KD. 0.4, 0.5. What is the pulsar barrel? That could be interesting. I need to generally gear this weapon towards flinch resistance, because that's going to be the major difference maker, I think. What does the pulsar do? Movement speed, ADS. I don't know. Movement speed, ADS, hip fire. Give that a go. If it gets a bit too bouncy, we'll sack it off. Hip fire, aim, walking, steadiness, and gun kick control. Okay, that's a bit more like it. Good to see you all in chat, guys. Thank you for 1,000 of you being here today. If you could all drop a like on the stream, that'd be grand. I think we are possibly the largest Modern Warfare 2 stream at the moment, which is naughty. Give this a go. I think this is a better build for the MP5. We'll see. I call it the MP5. It's not really an MP5, but
Strasser 1,
you know what I
locate
mean.
the prisoners and move them to extraction.
Reloading.
I like this mode. It's a very different pace to Call of Duty. This feels a lot better. This handle grip I've been given. What, the crossfire? There's another guy to the right. Hopefully, what just happened to my character? Well, they're chasing him and he doesn't seem to
Changing
realize.
back.
There's almost no point extracting. Also, he extracted him and he lost his gun. That's so strange. The guy didn't even have a chance to shoot back. He went to fists. Oh. Dude, go for a res. Go for a res. Go for a res. Come on, stick a res on anyone. Nice. Good job.
On your checks. Enemy.
He's up in that window and he hasn't realized. Tee-hee. And he's just hit a pie. Nice. Well played.
Won that round. Get ready for the next one.
He did a good job there. He could have probably gone for a couple more reses, but... Any thoughts on Jagob pushing for Warzone 2 to be delayed until March at the earliest? I don't think so.
Hostage rescue.
I think they're being overreactive. I don't... The thing is, they were playing an alpha build, which was probably a couple of months old by the time it was made for the event. Unless COD has turned around and said that that build was the current build they had. Local bit of Rainbow Six Sieging.
Standing by. Quick fix activated.
I'm with you.
Let's go!
Secure. Be ready to win again.
1v5, no problem, boss.
Switching sides.
No problem.
Prisoner rescue.
I'll handle a 1v5 any day of the week.
Micah to Strasser 1. Prevent the enemy from extracting the prisoners.
Holy shit. Oh, it's technically a 1v6, yeah. 1v6. Love that. 1v6, no problem, boss. This might be the mode for me, I guess.
Hostage rescue.
I mean, I've got a UAV, really, so I could just...
Enemy units approaching.
I could
Do
pop
not let
that.
them extract the prisoners.
We'll see how the start goes for the team.
Requesting close air. Target marked.
Copy that. Sparrow 6 inbound for SAE.
Loading.
No hits on that pass.
Switching back. Movement. I'll back you up.
I see he's up top. Nice.
Victory secure. Be ready to win
No, they
again.
didn't leave. They just got ruined early. Well, some of them might have left. I don't know. I can't help it. I can't help being this good. Gosh.
Prisoner rescue. Moving here. Cesar 1, secure the prisoners. All movers on target are clear to engage. See that.
Requesting recon flyover.
Let's get this going.
Copy that. UAV is on station.
Enemy in the area.
Be a fairly,
Secure. Extraction is standing by.
fairly easy cleanup for everybody involved.
We have secured the prisoner.
Oh gosh. I didn't see that guy. Can he not drop the prisoner? No, he can't drop the prisoner, I don't think. Also, that camera when somebody
Meanwhile,
goes down
UAV
is
exiting the AO.
so dopey. Look at the dude, you could see it on that guy's camera. The amount of flinch that he just had to contend with. Like, did you guys see that?
Ready for the next one.
Like, he took a shot and his gun just flew up into the corner.
Hostage rescue. Micah to Cesar 1. Secure all prisoners and get them to the extract point.
I'm gonna do the same thing again. One grenade's gonna kill us all here, so. Oh, wow. I honestly must have been about 10 years around the corner there when that guy killed me. Holy crap. Nothing. This guy to his right, he doesn't realize. Well, why would you do that? You just give it away your position. Am I being rezzed?
You're not
Bang
dead
it.
yet. Get moving. There's
Changing mag.
activated. Secure. Extraction is standing by.
Oh, God, he's so close.
We have located the prisoner. Moving to extraction.
He needs to drop the prisoner.
One prisoner extracted. One remains.
Ooh. No, oh, dude, he got that repeat
Won
off.
that round. Get ready for the next one.
It's still just on PS5 at the minute.
Switching sides. Prisoner
The revive is a nice idea. I like it. Even though it's a very fast-paced mode, it kind of gives you a bit of a risk-reward.
Keep the prisoner secure.
I'm just going to hard hold this
Enemy
corner.
deployed a counter UAV. Hostile UAV in the area.
I knew... Did we just cross each other at the same time? We just crossed each other at the same time. That's so unlucky.
Got your back.
Warzone 2 does seem rough, but they were. This is the thing. I keep saying this. They're playing an alpha build of Warzone 2. You know? And they don't seem to be aware of that for whatever reason. Nice.
Mission is complete. Good work.
Do you mean the shock stick, Kiki? The one that makes people fire their guns? Those are pretty cool. Generally, I think the game is pretty good. Like, there seems to be... Like, I like the movement system. I like the audio. I like the general gunplay. I think the only thing I would change is how flinch works. Because at the moment, the flinch is way too wild. I don't think so, Vessel, to be honest with you. Because you have to bear in mind, the build that they had put together for the people who were at COD Next was probably a build from 2 months ago. Like, that's how game dev works. I've already got a controller settings video and a general settings video, Thunder, on the channel. You can go watch it. Where does it sit in your favorite COD games? This is just the default pad, Sydney. I don't really know. Like, I don't really play a lot of COD multiplayer anymore because I just don't think 6v6 is very enjoyable. But this is This is better than Vanguard. It's better than Black Ops Cold War. I'd say it's better than Modern Warfare 19. So generally, yeah, I think it's pretty strong. Anybody heard about anti-cheat for this Modern Warfare 2? Yeah, it has Ricochet anti-cheat from day one. Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2. Both have Ricochet from day one. It's actually an upgraded version of Ricochet because this has been developed from the ground up. Thoughts on TTK? It seems a bit too slow. I'd add at least another 50 to 75 health.
Hostage rescue.
At least.
Brother 1, locate the prisoners and move them to extraction.
Got you covered.
I like how this plays more like Rainbow Six Siege. Somebody's just reloaded on the other side of that door.
We have secured the prisoner. Move to extraction.
I'm loading.
I'll stick the double res.
One prisoner extracted. Locate and secure the other.
Changing mag.
Victory secure. Be ready to win again.
This is search and destroy slash. Well, it's a hostage rescue. I like this mode. I think it's good. It offers a very different flavor of the experience.
Prisoner rescue.
Like it's a slower placed flavor, but it feels good. Like it plays well. I think. It plays like you're playing Ready or Not or Rainbow Six. That's what it plays like.
Clear to engage.
This feels like a Rainbow Six.
Enemy UAV overhead.
I'll back you up.
Drill charge, holy crap. That's the first time I've ever seen that.
Stun grenade.
No way did I lose that. Dude, he was stunned. I would love to see his perspective. I'd love to see what that looked like for him. Oh, wow. I guess stuns aren't that good anymore. Might be worth writing flashbangs.
Switching sides. Hostage rescue. Micah to Strasser 1. Prevent the enemy from extracting the prisoners.
I mean, holding these seems fairly easy.
Covered.
Like, if you were to hold this, you'd just hold this angle here, really. They're going to push quite aggressively by the looks of it.
Flash out. Watching this sector.
Oh, nice. There's little call-outs. That's cool. Like that. You can call in your various kill streak. I haven't even looked at that radio wheel. One guy up top.
Careful. Possible enemy here.
Like that. We're losing a lot of guys on the other side of the map, so I'm going to go up there. Holy shit.
The enemy is moving a prisoner. Intercept them.
Is he not carrying the prisoner? So how did he have a... Oh, he had a full auto pistol? Really? Come on. Dude, go for some resin.
We lost that round. Get ready for the next one.
Yeah, there'll be more snipers in the game. There's only one at the minute. Because no COD has ever released with just one sniper. There's always at least 3 or 4, I would say. I like this prisoner rescue mode. People seem to be aggroing the left a lot more. So I think I'm going to be going for the left.
All threats, enemy units approaching. Do not let them extract the prisoners.
Covering your 6.
I'm going to go out to hold the left here.
Enemy UAV active.
I'm loading.
Throwing Samsaks on your 6.
Maybe they could be... They might switch sides. Maybe they're aggroing right. There's not been enough movement here. Is drill charge going in there? Dude, this honestly is incredible. I really love what this mode does. You go from playing 6v6 COD to... Yeah, they've fully sent to the other end. I heard the guy, but I just didn't react fast enough. You go from playing like a very traditional 6v6 COD to an entirely separate experience, and I think that's really impressive.
The round is lost. Focus on the next one.
We're getting absolutely ruined by this team, by the way.
Switching sides. Hostage rescue.
Let's aggro right.
Striker to Treasure 1. Secure all prisoners and get them to the
I like the idea of aggroing right here.
On your 6.
Enemy counter UAV is active.
Throwing Flash ready. Got you covered.
I'm loading.
We have located the prisoner. Moving to extraction.
Stun grenade out.
Ha! Teehee, we're in danger.
You are all that's left. Finish the mission.
Oh, dude.
We lost that round. Get ready for the next one.
They all just descend on you.
Hey, this sector's hot.
Oh. We're getting ruined by this team, man. They're schooling us.
Strasser 1, locate the prisoners and move them to extraction.
I don't like this left push.
On your six! Flash out!
Oh my God! Grenade!
Hostile UAV in the area. Hostile cruise missile incoming.
Got you covered!
Throwing a stun grenade.
I'll back you up!
Bird's eye.
Switching mags.
Prisoner secure. Extraction is standing by.
Oh, I went for the res. I'm such an idiot.
Compromise. We are defeated.
I like the mode. I do like that mode. It's good fun. I think that mode offers a very different flavor of anything we've ever seen in COD before. So I'm a big fan of it. Let's try the other mode as well. Eliminate the team's holding forces on hold the package to win. Interesting. We're going to try both of them. Study! How do you customize your calling card? Is that like a social setting? Progression thing? Who knows?
30 seconds remain.
The sound location's working really well. I feel like I know where people are coming from. I feel like I know where they're pushing from. This seems like a really cool mode as well. We're gonna give this a go. I like the idea of having to hold the package. Oh, dude. No, the reload!
The round is lost. Focus on the next
You go to your profile tab? Is that really how you do it? Oh, weird. We just joined somebody nearly clutching up.
Switching sides. Knockout.
Knockout.
Moving here.
So where's the package? Okay, the package is in the middle of the map, so we have to challenge that.
Secure the
I'm gonna go to the
package.
right-hand side of
Hunt
this.
down
I
the
don't
enemy.
think going straight for it is an efficient strategy, really.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Oh shit, the bed, dude. How did you already get there? Holy crap. Okay, maybe I took the pace. Maybe I took the pacing a little too aggressive.
Friendly cruise missile approaching target.
Semtex out.
1
Reloading.
minute remaining. Counter UAV is on.
Loading.
This guy's clutching
Our
up again.
UAV
Holy
is
crap.
orbiting the area.
How did this guy die in spawn? What the hell? Did he die in spawn, or is he like actually...
We lost that round. Get ready for the next one. Knockout.
Right. Package is slightly more central this time. I'm gonna go right.
Secure the package. Find and destroy the
I feel like the
enemy.
right-hand side play will suit me better.
On your six! Enemy incoming!
seconds left.
I'm loading.
Oh, dude. The corner. 4v1, that's not bad. Oh, you can res.
You have 4 fighting you.
I thought they said you couldn't res.
You've won
Bad,
that
finally got around.
Get ready for the next one.
The animations and ragdolls look really good.
Switching sides.
Really, really good.
Knockout.
Knockout. Switching side.
Capture the package or destroy the enemy.
I like how the package kind of
I'll
rotates.
back you up.
There's a guy in the hallway to the right. What? Where did he kill me from? The down low segment? Bullshit.
Enemy is taking the package. 1 minute remaining.
I wouldn't say the ragdolls are bad. They need a tiny bit of physics work, but they're pretty good. Like, you can see when somebody's been hit with a shotgun, the way they just sort of drop. It's good. I like it. Oh, unlucky.
Focus on the next one.
Graphics are pretty good. I mean, it's a good looking game. It looks like a slightly more polished. It looks like a slightly more polished Modern Warfare 19 again. So I like it.
Knockout. Clear all threats or secure the package.
Trying to, you know, this is probably a bit more of a long range map.
Enemy package was dropped. Secure it. Sada. The enemy has the package.
Did I just stick him with that?
60 seconds left.
No, dude.
The enemy captured the package. Get it back. Drop the
Nice.
package. We have taken the
Reloading.
package.
Got your cover.
I'll just hide in here.
30 seconds.
Any snipers or marksman rifles? I mean, I probably would. Yeah, I'd like to try it.
Victory secure. Be
Excuse
ready
me.
to win again.
Hey, feel free to hit the sub button, guys. We are really close to 100,000 subscribers. We will, of course, be live streaming the beta pretty much all week. Much as we can.
Switching sides.
Probably will be live tomorrow as well.
Secure the package or hunt down the friendly UAV online.
On your 6.
I don't know if I can really push that open space.
Throwing thermite.
Ah.
1 minute remaining.
Yeah, once I sort out the audio problem, Mr. Dan, I should be able to play with everybody, yeah. I mean, I'm just tired of it being on PlayStation. Like, I just want to play it on PC. The whole exclusivity thing is stupid. Like, I'd rather play this on PC. The dead silence ain't gonna save you there, buddy.
30 seconds remain.
I don't know if I prefer... I feel like I prefer the hostage mode. I feel like I prefer the hostage mode, I would say. And the reason I prefer the hostage mode is because there's a split objective. Whereas with this one, everybody ends up playing the same point.
Mission time expired. It's over.
This guy's cracked.
This round is a draw.
I mean, he got him down to a draw. If those guys just stayed alive, they would have won, surely. I mean... I think I might actually have to switch.
Knockout.
I might have to go to an M4 loading. It's just, it's too long range a map to not.
Secure the package. Find our counter UAV is active. Our
We
UAV
need
is
to
over in
rush.
the area.
Dude, what can I do there? I've already shot him. How has he beat me? I've literally pre-shot the shit out of that guy, and he's already beat me. This is the problem with the TTK. It needs way more. Like, at least 75, I would say.
60 seconds left.
50 to 75. Oh, we don't have teammates as well. That's annoying.
The enemy secured the package.
4v6. Unfortunate.
Mission failed. Return to base.
I think I'm gonna go back to the hostage mode. It's not a bad mode. I just think that because in the other mode you have a split selection, and I think that works better. Aiming, walking speed, crouch movement speed. Interesting. Couple of options there. Apparently slow walk makes you quieter. Yes, it does. I think they should get rid of that setting, though. It's a nice idea in principle, but I think in reality it's going to be more problematic. I'm going to try and bring these guys to a comeback. I mean, it's 5v1. They should really win.
You've won that round. Get ready for the next one.
What is he using? He's using a long... Oh, God. And that guy was literally in his face.
Switching sides.
Could you imagine if they made it like Siege, where if you kill the hostage, you lose the game? Because that would be sucky. Holy crap.
Everyone secure the prisoners.
Could you imagine the number of smooths who would just full auto the hostage?
Switching backs.
Friendly UAV on station.
Yeah. That is not peekable. It's not peekable because two guys are holding the same angle.
We have secured the prisoner. Move to extraction.
I'm loading.
Problem solved.
Victory secure. Be ready to win again.
Last night, we were just putting huge piles of mines on the hostage. Oh dear. I mean, it's a legitimate strategy. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a bad strategy, realistically. To just mine up the hostage.
Friendly counter UAVs on station.
Counter UAV is really handy. I like this right rotation.
Moving. Changing mag.
I'm not going to win that. I mean, this feels like Rainbow. They're gonna get aggressive.
Changing back. Switching mags.
There's one outside in that vehicle. Oh, dude, why are you laying in someone's body, you weirdo? Well played.
Won that round. Get ready for the next one.
I love that he was... I mean, I'm mad at it, but I can't hate it because it was a good strategy. I genuinely didn't know it. Oh, dude, the Semtex damage destroyed his shield, so he definitely would have died if he didn't get that killer. She does not understand streaming. I mean, I always say, like, you know, people watch people play golf. People watch people play football. People watch people play NBA. Like, streaming isn't radically different in terms of what it is that you're doing.
I'm loading.
On your six.
Jesus Christ, dude. Not bad.
Be ready to win again.
Nice little crossfire there with that guy.
Prisoner rescue. All present. Enemy
The Modern Warfare 2 beta only works if you have pre-ordered it.
Enemy UAV active. Our UAV is orbiting the area.
Stun grenade out.
Done myself. I'm really good at the game. I was lucky to make that cross, really. Dude, they still haven't fixed that from the last COD. They need to fix that very quickly.
Changing max.
They haven't fixed the bug where if where the third person animation doesn't line up with the first person, so he could be looking square at you and you wouldn't know. Like on my screen, he was looking away from me, but you wouldn't know because. Oh, I'm defending the hostage. I thought we were stealing them.
I'll back you up.
No way, dude. It's like 2 shotgun blasts, close range, and he just shrugged it off. Nice.
You've won that round. Get ready
Played
for
that
the
very
next
well.
one.
Yeah, they definitely need to
Switching sides.
they definitely need to like fix that bug where the third person, like let's say for example these guys all look like they're looking front. They could be looking at you. You just wouldn't know.
All movers on target are clear to engage.
Because it just doesn't align properly. It's definitely a big bug they need to fix.
Switching
Friendly
mags.
SAE inbound. Prisoner secure. Extraction is friendly cruise missile inbound.
I'm just gonna let the things explode.
We have extracted a prisoner. One still remains. Victory secure. Good fighting.
Well, I managed to stay alive, so I'll take that. We'll take it. I do have very large hands. I can grab an entire PS5 controller with a single hand. Theoretically, I could probably play one-handed. I think they should change the TTK. It's far too short. You just die instantly. Like it's not. It doesn't create a fun experience. I don't think. For the majority of players. I like the Bruin Spearhead. Might try the M4 this round.
Moving here.
Although then again, I want the shotty secondary because it's actually proven to be quite useful. Do the same thing I did last time. Rush up the mid. Hold this angle. Hold the angle. Duck. Have a look on the right-hand side peak. Somebody's just tried to do a spark charge. Hold this angle. It's going to be a nade in. These guys are playing very defensive. The enemy team is playing quite passively here. But I think we need to out-passive them, if that makes sense.
Reloading.
I think he's trying to bait them.
Reloading.
Loading.
Don't see how I lost that. I honestly don't understand how I lost that. It's a nice little jump up there, like that.
1 minute remaining.
Probably still in there. He's making a mistake here. They're going for reses, so he needs to as well. Yeah, we're not going to win this round.
30 seconds.
He didn't play that very well.
Ready for the next one.
He didn't play that very well because the enemy team went for a bunch of reses and at the time he just froze. He could have gone, if they were resing in the central building, there were two guys behind him who he could have resed.
Hostage rescue. Micah to Caesar 1. Secure all prisoners and get them to friendly
Requesting
UAV
recon
on station.
flyover. Got your cover.
Activated. We have secured the prisoner. Move to extraction.
Alright, I'll take one of these. Take one prisoner with cheese.
Victory secure. Be ready to win again.
Not a bad little round, that.
Switching sides.
Not a bad little round.
Prisoner rescue.
Christ. Just hit my mic there. Whoopsie. I don't mind the spectate view. I think it's a nice change, I guess. It's different.
Covering your
My only beef with the spectator view is that you should be able to choose between the two. It shouldn't just be that you have to use the side camera. You should get a choice.
The enemy.
Changing mag.
Which prisoner did they grab?
I'm loading.
Area's hot.
Enemy in the... Loading.
Moving.
Did he just get a double kill on a pie?
I'm loading.
Nice.
Round is lost. Focus on the
Wait, how
next
do-
one.
What do you mean the round is lost? I'm alive! I'm literally alive.
Hostage rescue.
That's so weird.
Caesar 1, you have enemy incoming.
The UK does have pretty crappy internet. I don't. My internet is stacked. I don't understand how we lost that round because I was alive. Maybe there's something I'm missing.
It's down to you. Finish the mission.
Well, I'm ruined. Wish me luck.
Ready for tasking. The enemy is moving a prisoner. Intercept them.
No way, dude.
Lost that round. Get ready for the next one.
Oh, man.
Switching sides.
I was so unlucky there. Hey, thank you for 1,100 of you being here. Appreciate it. Lovely to see you all.
Cesar 1, secure the prisoners. There's eye online.
On your 6. Throwing flash. Switching mag. Switching mags. Requesting recon flyover.
Copy. UAV orbiting the
How are
AO.
there two
Recon is online.
As if two guys have already gotten in behind.
Changing mag.
UAV made the difference.
UAV is being a fuel. RTB at this time.
I would say jump shotting is probably going to be the
Moving to extraction.
is going to be the meta, so to speak, isn't it?
You've won that round. Get ready for the next one.
How's the SBMM? The SBMM is fully locked and loaded.
Hostage rescue.
The SBMM is a very strong. Hey, feel free to drop a like on the stream, guys. I'm fine with the minimap. I think the minimap is fine. I don't see why COD fans get so
UAV online.
sad about the minimap not working a certain way. It's so weird. Like, the reality is that if they... This is a big if. If the minimap goes up, everybody just uses suppressors. That's just the nature of it. Why is that guy camping at the back of it? Jeez, that guy needs to grow a pair. Look at him, camping at the back of his own map. That's insane.
Changing mag.
Like, the reality is that if a minimap exists, everybody's just going to spam suppressors. And that's the truth.
Loading.
Like, if the minimap goes back to red pings, everybody's just going to run ghosts and suppressors. Oh, at least it backfired for him. I don't mind holding a building, but holding the back of a map, jeez. That's pretty...
Prisoner rescue.
That's a different level.
Micah to Threader 1, prevent the enemy from extracting the prisoners.
Like, holding a building like this is just a logical thing to do in this mode. Prevents people from pushing, right? But holding a whole backside of a map? No, that's something.
Friendly care package in the AO. Friendly UAV on station.
Oh, there was two. He's going for the res, lad. You gotta push it now. Ah, he's too late. Took too long. Getting a couple of numbers up here is probably a good idea. They seem to they aggroed the right-hand side of the map quite a lot there. Yeesh. That guy on the other team is just ruined us pretty badly there. Quite a few kills. 2v1 though.
The enemy secured the prisoner. Love it here.
On your six!
Nice.
You've won that round. Get ready for the next one.
No, I don't have back paddles for the PS5 controller. I don't use my PS5. To be honest with you.
Changing mags!
Like, I've only ever used the PS5 for story games, really. Like, single-player story games. I don't use it for anything else. And even then, it's mostly just been gathering dust. My PS5 has not had any use, really. Once I finish Ghost of Tsushima... Jeez. Really? Across the map? Like, come on. Once I finished Ghost of Tsushima, that was it. I just never bothered again. It's just been sitting there next to my TV this whole time. I'll personally disable proximity chat. I think it's a cool idea in principle, but you know, there's going to be people who are just going to be playing like siren noises down their mic, and other things like that are just going to happen. Like, also, it's going to be an absolute cesspool as well. Like,
mission is complete. Good work.
I'll probably just disable it personally. The last thing you want is to be listening for footsteps and all you can hear is somebody playing a siren down their microphone or something. Like, it's just what's going to happen. The nature of it, really. Like I say, it's a fun idea. I'm sure some content creators will have a lot of fun with it. But generally speaking, I just think it's going to descend into just a mess, really. Tell you what, we'll do one more prisoner rescue. I haven't got a massive amount of time today. I've got to finish up by like 1 o'clock because I've got stuff to do. But we will be on again on Sunday. We will be on again on Monday. So, a couple of days. The trash talk would be good. I have paddles on my regular controller. My regular controller is right here. Is my Thrustmaster eSwap S, which is the controller I use every day. This controller is the controller I use for single-player games, because I don't play on my PlayStation 5. The last thing I played on my PS5 was Subnautica, and that was it.
Prisoner rescue. Caesar 1, secure the prisoners. All movers on target are clear to engage.
Loading!
What the f-
Round is lost. Focus.
Dude,
on
I
the
shot before him! I literally fired before... Yeah, of course, I'm not going to show it. I literally fired before that guy. I have no idea how he beat me.
hostage rescue.
We're both aiming at each other's head as well.
Caesar 1, locate the
Yeah,
prisoners
PS5
and
controllers
move them
do
to
drift a
stretcher.
lot. It's why I don't use them. Like, it's why I would never buy a scuff. Like, a scuff is a waste of money. Because your controller will inevitably end up getting stick drift. Like, 2 days later. 3 weeks later, whatever. I do not like the flinch system in this. That's the one thing I think they need to change. The flinch system in this game is actually abysmal. That was a nice shot.
Switching sides. Prisoner rescue.
Like, he's literally standing in front of me. I have the tightest hip fire spread, but the flinch just throws it off.
All Caesar, enemy units
I imagine
approaching.
when he does
Do not
damage, it
let them
probably
track the
increases the
prisoner.
overall hip fire spread. which is, again, a less than ideal system. Probably shouldn't be in the game, but I think they will reduce the flinch. I think it's way too heavy. Like, there's no way around it. Flinch in this game is just excessively strong for every single platform.
UAV overhead.
I figured there was I was fairly confident there was a window to my left there. I wasn't too sure, though.
Enemy in the area.
The enemy has taken a prisoner.
Oh, I ran into the other guy.
Round is lost. Focus on the next one.
What controller would you recommend? I would honestly recommend waiting for I would recommend waiting for the PS5 one, as much as I think it is scummy that they're selling a pro controller that they won't allow other people to make. But you need replaceable thumbsticks. Anything that doesn't have replaceable thumbsticks is not worth your time. They will always, by design, every single controller that exists, unless it's a Hall effect sensor controller, which are very rare, by design will develop stick drift. Because that's how they're made. That's how they're designed. I don't understand what more I can do in these situations. So buying a scuff, buying an Elite Series 2, buying any of that is just a waste of time, basically. Like, because if you buy an Elite Series 2 and the controller develops stick drift, you've got a paperweight. That's what you've purchased. If you've never seen a modular controller before,
Get ready for the next one.
if your sticks develop drift, replace them. You can just replace the thumbsticks themselves. Easy peasy.
Switching back.
Switching sides. Prisoner rescue.
I think this team is playing very aggro through the middle, so I'm just going to have to play very passive in the middle.
Micah to Cesar
Like,
1.
get into position early and just rush it.
Get them to the extract point. Hostile cruise
Jesus
missile
Christ,
launched.
dude. That is the Thrustmaster eSwap S controller. It's the controller I use every day. I'm literally hip firing him in the head. I think I don't know, maybe the MP5 is just not it. How do I lose that? How do I lose that?
Hostage
Hip
rescue.
fire to the head versus hip fire to the legs? Like, that makes no sense.
Cesar 1. Locate the prisoners and move them to extract. Hostile UAV in the area.
Enemy in the area.
Maybe hip fire spread is just massively increased in this game.
Loading.
Enemy UAV active.
So he knows exactly where I am. I guess he popped a Deddy as well.
Compromised. We are defeated.
Yep, dead silence. Dead silence is so stupid. Why anybody thinks dead silence should be in a video game is beyond me. My team got utterly decimated there. Most of them just joined. The rest of them just died. Do you think they made a mad error of all the changes coming to Warzone 2? I think it'll be refined a lot, Marco. I don't think you know, you have to bear in mind the people who were at this COD event, they're lacking a lot of context. Like, they're playing in closed servers of 100 players. They're playing... By the way, thank you for the super chat. They're playing in closed server. Dead Silence shouldn't even be in the game, Atomic Owl. Not even as a field upgrade or a perk. It just shouldn't be in the game. If you think that Footsteps shouldn't exist, that's why. Like, that's a prime example of why Footsteps just always should be at 100% volume, and nothing should change that. Because that guy just got a cheap kill. That's all he got. It was 1v1. He won the game off a cheap kill. I think the problem you have is, like, the issue with this event, and the reason why this event was arguably not a very good idea to some extent, was that everybody's playing in these, you know, super sweaty lobbies. But the big thing about these events, and what a lot of people don't mention, is that when you go to an event like COD Next, is that people just look around. Like, there'll be people in that 100-man server who were literally just looking around. Like, they weren't even playing the objective. They weren't playing for a win. They were just looking around. There'll be people who will leave their desk and go and get some food. So, like, what you saw at that event is not really going to be a very good representation of how it's actually going to play in real life. Like, I remember when I was at a Battlefield event once, like, we couldn't get a feel for the map because a third of the people had gone for lunch because they'd been there all morning. Which, obviously, you know, nobody's saying don't go for lunch, but it's just like, that is the problem you have at these events. You know, people are messing around with settings, people are messing around with things, like, there's just a lot that will change. When they loaded into Warzone, Warzone had entirely different settings to Modern Warfare because it was a separate client. Because obviously it was just a build that they had gotten ready for the event. So, like, you know, that event really would have... It wasn't a good representation of Warzone 2, and I don't think they should have put it in. And also, like, the thing about these pro players is that a lot of them wouldn't have their settings nailed down. They wouldn't have their graphics nailed down. The game would just feel very weird to them. And because it feels weird and you're not in your own setup with your own PC and your own tools, it just feels a bit odd. I don't think Dead Silence should exist, personally. That's my own opinion. Dead Silence just feels like cheap kills for noobs. That's always what it is. Oh, you didn't, like, you just ignore footsteps, basically. Like, it just makes no sense.
Prisoner rescue. Saber 1, you have enemy incoming. Keep the prisoners secure.
I'm gonna go through the kitchen area here and just hold it. I think the MP5's trash. I think I need to go back to the M4. The MP5 felt good at first, but I'm just getting beaten by everything. I'm literally losing to M4s on repeat. I like Broken's comment about Warzone 2. Got to see it in the wild. Yeah, I think so as well. I think that's the reality of it. You need to play these things in your own setups with your own stuff to get a real feel for it. Especially with a game like Warzone, there's so much to sink your teeth into that it's really hard to get it right. But don't get me wrong, I understand where J-God's coming from. He's worried about the game not being finished. He's worried about Warzone 2 not being in the right kind of state. But, like, it was obviously an old build, you know? Marco, thank you for the A99. I think the overall system doesn't look too shabby. The new looting system and lack of loadout. Loadouts are still in the game. Loadouts are still in the game. They just weren't in that build, which, again, I don't know why... I don't know why they bothered with that build if you couldn't do everything. So you can buy your loadout weapon from a buy station rather than a loadout drop. You can just buy your gun. It's just very odd. I just don't understand why they did it the way they did it. Trucker Kev, thank you for the 449.
Approaching from the rear.
I honestly think they shouldn't have bothered showing Warzone 2. They should have shown pre-recorded gameplay, released the details about how it worked, and I don't think they should have played it. That's my opinion, because it obviously wasn't ready. And it's actually created more confusion around Warzone than it needs to.
This round is ours. Ready up for the next one.
So I think they genuinely made a mistake about showing off Warzone 2. They should have showed off the map.
Hostage rescue.
They should have showed off. They should have showed off basically the features, how loadouts worked. They should have explained all of that, and that's what they should have let the creators play it. What they should have done is NDA'd all the guys there, let them play it, give feedback, make adjustments based on the feedback, and then just release it to the public. That's what they should have done. Hey, nice one, Gary. I hope you enjoy the Thrustmaster S, dude. It's really good. It's a really solid controller. Right, DDoS, no hits. I mean, they're going to go for the right-hand side. I honestly, I'm not getting to grips with the whole movement system. I'm losing to M4s all the time. Is there some sort of mag that I'm missing or something? I could just... Maybe it's the extended mag.
The enemy is taking a prisoner.
Maybe it's slowing me down. Maybe I need something with ADS speed.
The enemy is taking a prisoner.
Right now, I feel like I'm getting absolutely torched. Maybe I just need full... Maybe I should just go for full ADS. I'll go for a full ADS M4. So I'll sack this off for no grip. Actually, do you know what? The grip did make a difference, so we'll keep that.
The enemy secured a prisoner. Get to the extract
And
point.
then make this the aim down sight bonus. Was it the 7.5 Tempest, probably? Maybe that's what I'm missing here. I feel like that's what's getting me killed anyway. Yeah, I just think they maybe showed off Warzone 2 too early. I mean, the problem is as well is that they basically forced the devs to rush and make a build for the event, which obviously wasn't done. I feel like the 5.56 without... I feel like the long-range 5.56 without... I mean, this feels much snappier.
Locate the prisoners and move them.
I feel like I was having more luck with the 5.56 without any
Enemy UAV
attachments.
overhead.
Or at least without the SMG attachment. Do I mean? Look, it's just the ADS speed. That's honestly it. It's whoever ADS is first and gets the shots off.
Friendly UAV on station.
I don't think Warzone 2. It depends how old the build is. If the build that they played was old, then I don't see it getting delayed. However, if the build that they played was fairly recent, then it might get delayed. But COD's a big studio with multiple game devs. Like,
Ready for the next one.
COD could just go full ham and release all of it. There we go. It's a bit more like it. Marco, thank you for becoming the channel major. Things we love to see. Thank you for becoming a channel member. Absolutely wonderful, dude. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the badge and emotes. Well, loadout drops aren't in the game, but you can still get your loadout guns. You know?
Target are clear to engage.
Covering your six.
That's an interesting setup. Christ, I just got ruined. It does just feel like generally whoever aims down their scope first wins.
UAV active.
Switching max.
2v2 gulag is a bad idea. I think the 2v2 gulag will definitely get replaced. They should make it a free-for-all gulag. So rather than having it 1v1, maybe have it like 1v1v1v1. So like 5 to 6 players maybe in a gulag, or like 4 to 5 players in a gulag, and maybe 3 can get out.
I'm reloading.
We secured a prisoner. Move to extraction.
2v2 seems like a bad idea for gulag, so the last thing you want is to be reliant on a random player or something.
This round is ours. Ready up for the next one.
Just so you guys know, by the way, we're gonna finish up this round, and then I'll probably have to go because I've got some stuff planned for today.
Switch inside. Prisoner rescue.
Like, just generally, I just don't see a point.
Requesting recon at this time.
I just don't see a point of them having. Don't change a working formula. The gulag is a working formula, so the gulag just shouldn't be changed.
Ghost online.
Well, clearly haven't. Like, just don't fix what's not broken, you know what I mean? I would prefer, personally, if the gulag was more like a gunfight as opposed to the like, just have a gulag with pistols and SMGs only. No snipers, no LMGs, no magnums, just like a regular sidearm and SMGs or ARs only.
Hostage rescue. All Saber. Enemy force approaching. Do not let them extract the prisoners.
I think swimming is a good change. I think generally adding waterborne gameplay is going to increase the sort of variance of what can happen game to game. Because at the moment, the ground-based formula is very stale. But I think I'd get rid of the gulag, go back to 1v1, get rid of the AI, sack that off. Like, there seemed to be way too much of them. And I would consider going to 200 players if their servers can handle it. Or at least 175. I don't think 150 will be enough. We don't know whether there's going to be 120 FOV on Warzone, but at least in Modern Warfare 2 there is.
Mission complete. Solid work.
All right. That's a nice little GG there. All right, folks. Thank you very much for joining me this morning. It's been wonderful to have pretty much about 1,000 of you here, 1,200 or so of you here. It's been lovely to have all of you here. Thank you very much. I hope you're doing well. We're going to have a final day with it tomorrow and on Monday as well. But I'm going to take it easy for today, folks. Catch you in a bit. I'll see you in the next one.